Oh my god, we're back! Oh, geez, a giant! Oh,
Alright.
it smashed your face. We were trying to make our way back to get his souls down there, and he found a giant.
I guess.
I mean, I don't think there's a lot to guess about. There's a giant here that you found. It is picking up a thing out of the ground. But then you broke his ankles. Way smaller than the last set of giants you've seen.
You are correct.
And now
It's
also
kind of like
dead.
those giants from 1. Look at that butt.
Look at that booty. You did it.
Cool, I got a Titanite shard.
Don't really need those anymore, though. That's not that exciting.
Yay.
Yay.
Anyway.
Before we actually...
I'm just gonna go on an adventure here really quick and pick all this shit up.
Yeah, you probably should do that. I'm actually thinking you couldn't... There was a way that you couldn't go before because you got invaded, and the gate closed behind you. But
Yeah.
you might want to head back into the Underdark, and
I'm gonna go try fighting the ugly butt.
okay, let's get your souls back first, and then maybe we can make a run back a ways.
Yes.
So anyway, I started to say this last time before you got invaded, but it's a little bit weird that the deacons are here. They're pretty far away from home.
Yes.
Uh,
Or are they? Because this is pretty the deep.
This looks deepy.
Full of poop.
Just like, maybe they brought it with them.
Maybe.
Human dregs. Yay.
That's
That
good.
Sounds like it's maybe literally poop.
Okay.
Gotcha. And lightning breath.
All
Lightning
right.
breath. Got stuck on his little skinny arms.
This one feels stronger than the last
I
one.
mean, it probably is. That's not uncommon for them to have you fight a stronger version of an enemy you've already fought. It's pretty Dark Souls thing to do.
Yes.
But yeah, so you also, if you were paying close attention to that Aldrich Soul item that you picked up, it mentioned something about devouring things.
Everything in this game has mentioned something about Aldrich devouring things.
Well,
Justin.
you're right, and I said the wrong guy. The Pontiff Soul that you picked up said something about holding on to a god to be devoured by maybe a person
By
that
Aldrich.
that devours things.
It's almost like the final boss of this game is Aldrich, and everything has been leading up to the fact that he eats babies.
Well, I mean, they never said babies. I don't. Oh no, they kind of did. Henri's story kind of implied that, huh?
Yeah.
What with Henri being one of the children to escape the chapel, which implies that children needed to escape the chapel.
Yes.
He's about half dead. Whoop. Okay, drinking up. Oh, that was his run. I didn't think that was his run. It'd be great if you, like, just died. Could you do that for me, guy? Man, he, like, is hard to see what's going on. I know that that's partially because you are forced to fight him in the corner so the other one doesn't wake up.
Come on. There we go.
Woo, okay. This is fine. This is what things that are fine look like. Whew,
Fuck
he
it.
nicked you, but he's dead, so that's fine. You gotta fight
Give me
one more.
souls. Give me fire. Give me something.
You've got a
fires.
lot of souls now, actually. He was worth quite a bit.
Well, I would hope so.
Okay, now you have to fight this other one, but he's the last one in here,
What's that?
and you can use the whole room, I think. Whoop! Oh, maybe it was better that he kept running into the wall. Oh, I thought that you were gonna get at... I think I mentioned... Oh, never mind. You do what you gotta do.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck, man? Alright.
Yeah, that wasn't great. That went from okay to not okay. Maybe the corner is actually what you want. Who knows, man? I certainly don't know.
Not doing good, man. I'm not doing good.
Not hanging in there?
Not.
All right. Yeah. This is kind of the, like I mentioned, it's sort of the halfway point of the game, right? Where it's like things really pick up the pace real fast.
Yeah, but I don't like... I don't know. I mean, I guess the deacons are pretty easy to kill.
Easy to kill. Even those giants didn't give you a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but most of the stuff, like, I feel like they just cranked up the difficulty, not necessarily by, like... I don't know.
I don't know either, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Just fuck right off.
Yeah, no need to fight him. You've already killed him once.
I feel like maybe I'm just fighting a very particular set of enemies that are, like, super hard, but pretty much once we hit Pontiff, they were just like, but what if everything did double damage?
Thousands of damage.
Yeah, like I went from like, oh, whoops, I accidentally took a hit. I'd better, be careful, or 4 or 5 more of those will kill me, to like, oh, cool, I got hit once.
Better find an opening to heal.
I better find an opening to heal.
At least they stay dead forever. Just like the last time you fought these guys. Dark Souls is nothing if not consistent, which it actually isn't often. A lot of the time, it is not consistent.
I figured the giant was going to stay dead, but apparently that's not how this game rolls.
Yeah, because the other giants did, but smaller giants, the midget giants, don't stay dead. I get it, and it makes sense in a game mechanic way, but it really bothered me when I was playing this game how easy it was to lose your lock on something.
Yes.
And I get that, like, it only happens when somebody does, like, a big, dashing, like, fast move past you, like, as it would make sense for you to not be able to turn around and keep focused that fast, but still, it sucks.
Yes, I agree.
Got this guy on lock this time.
Whoop! Well, his moveset really isn't that hard, especially for a big beast, like, if you pay attention to what the hell's going on, but what killed me last time was the fact that, like,
You got stuck.
it's really hard to get around that lightning breath. Like, you kind of got to run all the way around him because you clip into his arms there on the ground like that.
Whoa!
All right.
I didn't even see him hit you before, but your life was at half when he got you in his mouth.
It was more than half. But yeah, so, like, if you try to, like, run around him or get under him like you normally would with an enemy, you just get stuck on his arms, and since it's, like, in front of him breath,
Yeah.
you just take it in the face and
That's
die.
something they did with a lot of breath attacks in this game, where it's like just standing under the guys won't work anymore. They like rear up to do their breath attacks. I think they realized that it was like shit, man. It's almost like you want things to do a breath attack on you because that makes them easier to deal with.
Well, right. And I mean, I get that. Like, there's certain enemies that, like the dragons and the drakes and stuff, right? Well, they got really long necks, so it's not like they're going to scrunch their necks up into, like, turtle mode and then breathe so that you can't, like, get under them.
Ptolemy kind of had a move like that, though, where he, like, reared up
Oh, yeah,
and then was
he
like...
reared up and down, that's sure. And I didn't have a problem with that, because that's how I would expect him to breathe.
I'm sure that didn't peak the capture at all. My ball. I'll do it again just to make things...
It actually didn't, but I also, edit it because I'm not a piece of trash. Anyway.
A little bit. Not in that way you're not a piece of trash.
Yeah, but the problem that I have with it, and I think I had the same problem with Calamite too, is that there's like... They put their hands out, right?
Mm-hmm.
They lean back and their hands are out, and they make kind of like a cup of where they're going to breathe.
And you
like,
get stuck.
Yeah, if you miss that, you're stuck in the cup.
Yep.
And then you're just like, welcome
stuck
to the
in a cup. Welcome to the breath cup.
Yep, and the breath cup is where you die.
It's the worst cup. There's a big fat man over there.
Yep.
Luckily, he's just
Maybe this is
playing
Aldrich.
with himself. You found him. You found Aldrich. He's not even a boss. Hasn't been a boss this whole time.
I would be okay with that. Actually, I don't know if I would be okay with that.
They have kind of talked him up quite a bit, huh?
Yeah.
Like, Hawkwood talked about him a lot, and then, like, there's a lot of items related to him. Oh, I guess the lightning
I
nicked
still
you.
dinged it.
I mean, again, just in the subject of fairness, you were attacking somebody breathing lightning with a metal sword.
In water.
Whoop. Oof.
Look how much fucking damage that does.
Does a lot of damage, man. I didn't know that this was a thing. I'm gonna, again, repeat myself probably a billion times. There was a lot of secrets I missed on my first playthrough because I played it through when, like, the game was brand new. I kind of wanted to learn things all by myself and see how much I could find.
No reason to spoil shit for yourself unnecessarily, right?
Right, and this was one of the places that I didn't find. Yeah, just back away. These guys are very, very, very difficult in New Game Plus, let me tell you what.
These guys are fairly difficult in regular game.
Especially since I didn't, I never fought the first one the way you're supposed to. I cheesed him with fireballs at the entryway.
Okay.
So I didn't really even have, like, practice fighting one of them before I got down here and there was 2 of them.
Oh, you did find this then?
I did on my New Game Plus when I was looking things up. My second playthrough, I was like, I'm gonna find all secrets.
That's fair.
Oh, you staggered him. Hit him in the chest.
What the fuck did I do to him? That's not a stagger. I think I, like, hit his weak point.
If you, yeah. Oh, you're gonna be into that, I think. Hey, look, that was significant enough that they gave you a bonfire.
Cool. A deep gem.
You might want to check that ring out, actually.
Yeah, I think I know what it is, but I'll light this real quick, and then I'm gonna go poke the lady.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Is it a lady? Again,
Yeah,
I'm not sure if
those,
these are just
like-
really fat men.
Archdeacon McDonald.
See, that's a dude name.
It's a last name.
Sure.
Only men can have the last name Carl. No.
You know what? I don't.
I
want
forgot that I just get a fucking
this token of.
token of
Covenantness.
covenanting the Aldrich faithful. Cool.
Yeah, so you know, if you want to be friends with Aldrich,
There you go. I got
maybe
one of
read
those.
it before you give it to him.
Okay, bye.
It's actually a fairly interesting item.
It looks like a poop.
It is a poop. It's at the bottom. It's a PvP item.
Proof of duty fulfilled. Heaviest things within the human body, and they will sink to the lowest depths imaginable, where they become the shackles that bind this world. Okay. That's just vague enough to work.
Neat.
Here you go, have one.
Yay, now Aldrich likes me more. That's desirable for some reason.
Yep.
Hi. I was gonna say words.
weird.
I was gonna say words. What words was I gonna say, Brandon?
I don't know.
Oh, so one of the theories that I heard, since you found a human dreg now, is that what the Cathedral of the Deep and the Deacons of the Deep are trying to do of the Deep is actually draw, like physically remove the darkness from men.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not to use for themselves, but so that the next Age of Dark does not become an Age of Man, and instead becomes a different age. And that's why a lot of the things that you fight that are of the deep have fire-based attacks that are like effective against darkness, and those ladies that
They
you fight,
hug you and explode.
they hug you and explode in a motherly embrace.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would 100% be willing to buy that.
And so that those human dregs are what is left over. Ooh, neat. When
Gorgeous view.
probably. I don't think there is. I wouldn't trust him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's real dumb.
And the human dregs are what's left over after the dark soul has been removed from a person.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I kind of
was a pretty
assumed it
neat
was
thing.
less so much, this is the thing that's left over when the dark soul is removed from me. Yep. Less so the thing that's left. Oh my, there's a third one, Justin.
They're all over the place.
Oh my God.
They're archers for days.
What the fuck? Ooh, oh, there's four. Oh, guys.
Guys, stop.
I'm out.
Fuck
out,
this
I'm
shit,
done.
I'm out. You are covered in giant arrows.
Fuck.
Yeah. This is a tricky spot. They're bigger parapets than the last time you had to fight giant archers, though.
There's that. Yeah, last time I had to fight giant archers, I would have just died right there.
Yeah, exactly.
These ever go away?
Eventually. Thursdays. How are you even gonna get to him without the other archers fucking you? Oh, there you go.
You're unnecessary and I hate you.
Oof. Again, these guys hurt. Can you just go off the side, please? Thank you. Now I'm going to heal.
Can I get souls for that?
Um,
I did. About
he is dead.
3,000.
They're worth quite a bit.
Next.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Running.
I know exactly why this is here. Like, I get it.
But
And I feel like it's much better designed than the last one was, but also suck my dick!
listen, I get it. I understand what you're doing, video game.
It's kind of cool. I appreciate it, but also die in a fire. I
It's
hate
kind
you.
it's an
I will
homage.
fucking find you and I will send you to hell. Alright, I guess I have other ones to kill.
There's some loot to be had down there, but I don't know if the archers
I'll
can
be
reach
back when they're dead.
you. I think there's... How many were there? Did we agree 4?
4 was what I saw.
Oh.
Have you considered dying?
These guys...
Are really easily backstabbed.
yeah, really
I feel
easy to
like
get behind.
maybe these ones in particular, the game designers were just like, well, we'll fuck up their combos a little bit because honestly, We know what we're doing.
We know what we did. Healing up. Man, they got large shards for days. Was there another one on here, or was there one shooting you from, like, in the distance?
In the distance.
In the distance. I don't think you can get to him without dropping down.
You are correct, sir.
So you may want to
Oh, no,
consider...
there's a thing here.
Okay, yeah, I guess. Hey, another one!
Wow.
Archers for days. Archers for mins. Oh, you can stagger them pretty good, too, with that Artorias sword. And, of course, the good old pancake.
Everybody's favorite.
I gotta say, pancakes, probably one of my favorite breakfast foods.
It's really pretty hard to go wrong with breakfast foods, just as a whole, though.
I know, they're all really excellent, and then I'm just saying that out of all of the excellent foods, pancakes are my favorite. There's 2 people down there, but one of them isn't looking at you. Oh, and you made noises. Was there a third person? Was there a person behind you as well?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's find out together. Pancake. Pancakes. Oh,
I ran out
whoa.
of stamina.
Whoa. Whoa. At least the archer is just like, okay. Ooh, that was danger zone. These guys hurt a lot.
Not as much as the crocodile dicks.
Fair point. I don't know if it's picking up the whistling. I think it did last time you whistled, but he has a different weapon.
He does. Oh.
You are dead now.
What the fuck?
Video game? Seriously, video game?
Oh, this is where I was. Cool. You know what the best part about this bonfire is?
The ladder.
The ladder.
At least you don't have to run past the giants or get shot with fireballs this way. Yeah, I didn't say it was a great news, but it was news.
So who's this?
There's a couple of theories about that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's theories about literally every, like, fucking gargoyle sconce that exists inside of Dark Souls.
I guess that's
Do you
fair.
remember when you were in the Cathedral of the Deep
That's correct.
and you saw those people that you kept saying really wanted their cucumbers back?
Yes. What happened to my zucchini? Yeah, I remember those guys.
You remember how how they had like large growths on their back?
Yeah, kinda.
Do you
It just made
remember-
them look like they were all crouched over looking at zucchinis.
Yep. Do you remember
They're all
how you have encountered these like turtle men that wear these things on their back?
Yeah.
Maybe possibly to prevent growths from coming out of their back?
Yeah.
There's literally theories about every fucking statue in this game, is my point.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a theory about the statue you're right next to.
Are you gonna... Come on.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't make
just
it on
probably
the-
run him
that's-
down the ramp here. I think you can. He might not follow you now that I'm thinking about it. He is an archer.
Justin!
This is fine. You can just heal back here. That's what I wanted you to do. That's what I wanted. I love how long these things stay in you and how ridiculous they look. Oh, not quite. Almost had him off the side. Oh, this time he is following you. Thank you, guy. Maybe you just have to, like, hit him for him to be like, no.
Oh, hell no.
Aw, hell nah.
Girl. It's fucking on now, bitch.
Bitch.
Alright.
I was gonna say something that's kind of like I didn't even mean to say it like at that kind of potentially humorous time. These guys can actually be a little bit hard to approach sometimes when they like keep doing this, and you have to like time your roll or get knocked back, and then they just keep shooting you.
Everything that's wrong with America. At least we're getting a bunch of Titanite and some arrows. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
That's pretty great.
That's pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
Okay, so now we know that there isn't anybody on the other ledge. You can just kill this guy and move on. Pancake? No pancakes. Pancakes do take a lot of stamina. Wow, he staggered you. I feel like that's something that doesn't really happen all that often if something isn't giant beast or boss.
Right? Yay, Titanite.
Yay! Did you not? Is that not what you wanted? Just Titanite for days?
I guess.
Look at that guy trying to warn you about that guy. Thanks, message. Hurrah for message. I was not sure you were gonna nick him. You hit him with like the tippy tip of that sword.
Yeah, just the tip.
Just the tip, baby. Oh no.
You little fuck barrel.
Barrel?
Yes.
What is a fuck barrel?
Barrel full of fuck.
Full of fuck?
Yeah.
Like you use it to hold
55-gallon drum of lube on Amazon.
Oh,
cool, more Titanite.
Woo! I mean, at least they give you the possibility to switch weapons. I think I've talked about that before.
Yes.
You'll
By
probably
drowning me in Titanite.
Oh, you didn't. Get the backstab. Backstab him. Backstab. Oh, you didn't. Get him.
Motherfucker.
If you could come over here so that your arrow friend doesn't wake up, I'd appreciate it.
Hey, guess what?
Backstab! In your butt! Also, in the butt! Oh, not dead.
Die.
Now you're dead. Now heal up because this guy can one-shot you, apparently. I actually think he nicked you with the charge and then something complete.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Yeah, the fact that it's got lightning on it, man. Which again, at least is lore consistent, even if it sucks.
Why are you special for some reason?
He's the last of his kind, the rare lancer. I mean, you encountered
lances a lot.
You've encountered two
Stay down.
two flavors of Silver Knights before. I mean,
It just seems weird that he alone would have the lance,
that unlocks a shortcut, by the way.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet I know where it goes. I'm gonna go check that other one out though.
Oh, that's probably a good call to get that item. Get that sweet item.
Oh, you didn't.
We never checked out that ring. We said we were gonna check out the ring, then we didn't. Then we didn't do it.
Let's look at the ring.
I forgot.
It's this one.
Yep.
HP stamina maximum equipment load. Yeah, I remember that one.
that one was pretty good.
It's a little worse.
Yeah, I mean, because it gives you everything.
That's this. I mean,
you could get switch off the increased soul ring as well.
Yeah, I guess. I like having the soul ring though.
It is pretty good.
Okay. Hey, look, it's the mutilated bodies of my victims.
Corpses of the fallen. Maybe heal just in case there's one hiding down here.
Sure, why not?
I mean, Dark Souls has done meaner things
I thought this
before.
went further than.
No, it's literally just an item.
All right. Cool. The Easterner's ashes.
Cool. I bet you he has a bunch of katanas.
Probably.
We did it! We got the ashes!
Yeah, they're great.
Hooray!
They were great.
They were great forever.
Oh, he's dead.
Wow.
So for anybody who's listening who hasn't watched The History of the World, I guess, by Bill Wirtz, go watch it because it's great.
And then probably watch it again because it's still great.
And then watch our videos
you want
so
to
you
at
can
least
get all of the meme
unlock
references that I'm making. I just want to know if there's like a bonfire or something there. All right, I'm just trying to cover all my bases. They kind of fucked up the geometry here. Listen.
I mean, I didn't find this shortcut super crazy useful.
Well, I mean, it's useful to have a thing open.
Yeah, that's really the truth of it, right? And
that's a little longer. I was gonna just drop down.
That would not have been a good call. You would have been very frustrated.
Oh yeah.
Flusterated, I think.
Is this a shortcut? Where the fuck?
Yeah. So remember that door that I took? Yeah, you know where you are.
Go?
If you want to go check it out, I mean, you could just blast past these dudes or murder them.
Right,
it's your call. They don't really attack, and their fireballs are pretty easy to just roll dodge.
Oh, I didn't check this over here either.
You didn't. You were very angry about being invaded, and then salted out and stopped paying attention to items.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that is what happened.
Oh, cool.
Totally worth it.
Glad I came over here. Why are you homing?
Actually, I feel like you...
Fuck off.
I feel like you do need... Oh, no, because you switched over to this, and
this
this
thing
uses...
like Titanite scales.
It uses the scalage. And you're in the balcony of the Pontiff's room.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
That's excellent.
Unlocking another shortcut.
It's great.
You know, the way that elevators always do.
He was great.
Anthony Rise Johnson. Also, if you haven't watched Rick and Morty, that's something else that you should totally do.
I got a simple gem? A striped gem?
Let's say striped.
I pressed A really quick. I thought it was just going to be Twin Hub Titanite.
Every now and then they drop gems instead of Titanites.
A whole new world.
Whole new world.
A new fantastic point of view.
No one can tell us no. Or where to go. Or say that we're only dreaming.
Oh, you know way more lyrics to that than I do.
Like one more verse, I guess. Why'd you only go halfway across that bridge?
I'm just looking around. I didn't know where the fucking elevator actually was. I saw the pull thing for the elevator, and I was like, maybe I have to pull the thing to get the elevator up here. I wonder if this is a mimic. Oh, look, 2 messages. Probably.
It looks mimicky.
Try beating to a pulp. Suck my dick.
I'm a shark. I like that you swung again, but like completely nonsensically.
Well, I was low on stamina, and
You know that we can see your playbacks, right? And like know how much stamina you actually did
I looked
have.
at my flower power meter and thought it was stamina.
Okay,
So I
that I'll
backed
buy.
off.
That you can convince me of. I always, every time you say I was out of stamina, I think back to the episode where that was like the first time you said that,
Yeah.
where you actually put in an editor message that was like,
No, you weren't.
no, you weren't, and then I think zoomed in on your stamina bar.
Yeah. It was a golden ritual spear.
I don't know if that's like counts as a spear or as
There it
like
is.
a. Oh yeah.
Can also be used as a staff. Okay. Sorcery is cast using this weapon. Channel the wielder's faith. Oh, all right.
The first paragraph's actually important
Ritual
here.
spear presented to the Dark Moon Knights before Sul created the title of Pontiff.
Claimed, but created is fine.
Yeah,
That-
sure.
you,
So
that was
these are so
you
he
got the
was-
first letter right and nothing else.
Yeah, whatever. So he was Gwendolyn.
He was Gwendolyn, you
Yeah.
think?
Mhm.
Maybe. That's
Fan
one
theories
theory.
with Brandon.
He was Gwendolyn because Dark Moon.
Was Gwendolyn all along? Well, he's tall. Because Dark Moon.
Yeah,
He had a mask on, so you couldn't see his
I mean-
woman face.
Gwendolyn was your height, so you know.
He had tentacles.
could have
I
made
also,
himself taller.
killed him.
Yeah, he's super dead.
Well, who else would be able to subvert a boss?
A god, you mean?
Yes.
Not a boss?
Well, it was a boss. Probably. It would have been a boss. If
I mean,
it wasn't
it could have been anybody, right?
Ow. All right.
Ow, 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 ow.
Well, I didn't really have any time to.
Roll between them, I
Yeah,
get
they were
it.
just like, by the way, suck it.
Combo. Nope.
Oh my goodness. You lose every time. Why aren't you a pancake?
I think you like hit his foot.
Fuck it, I'm leaving.
That's a good call.
Cool, I got Nestus back, which I'm immediately going to use to heal myself.
That's probably what I would do with the Estus you just got back. That's a very good call.
Shots.
All right, I think that we found everything in this area. We can now go through the door.
So I think it's safe to say that we're in Anne Orlando.
Yeah, you think so?
Yes.
What would make you? Oh, there's that down there.
How
don't
do
know.
I get back from that place?
I think
though?
you fall down and then go back up the shortcut. What do you want to do? What do you think? Are you going to do it?
Yeah.
You have a lot of souls to lose right now.
I always do, and I usually
Always
lose
do.
them, so-
Yes. Finally got your great bow.
I'm gonna shoot right back at these motherfuckers if I run into some more. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I was actually surprised you didn't call this place Anne Orlando the minute that you saw archers and parapets.
Well,
Normally, you only need to encounter one of those things,
I
and you say it's Anne Orlando.
Assumed it was just implied. Is this? Nope.
Nope. I wouldn't actually go back up the shortcut way.
Okay.
I would go back up, like,
Yeah, I was gonna go up the real legit way because it's like right here.
yeah, and that way you don't have to run through all the fire shooty guys.
Yep.
You just gotta run around them, which is what you want most of the time.
Most of the time.
Oh man, what was I gonna say? There was something else about the Church of the Deep that I wanted to point out, since you've kind of unlocked most of the things that you can learn
'Cause
up,
it's-
up until the final boss, that is Aldrich.
Mm-hmm.
They're dicks. I mean, I can say that about them. They're not nice people.
Well, they clearly don't mind reducing people to a pile of poop.
There seems to be some relationship between Pontiff and the Church of the Deep, because Pontiff had things that would turn men into beasts, and you remember the spider crowman that you had to fight in the
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
in the.
Oh hey,
one
look,
place.
Justin.
Oh hey, this looks a little familiar.
Yeah, I would say that he was probably Gwendolyn.
Yeah, maybe. Boop.
Oh,
Wow, that looks familiar.
yeah, this is strange.
Huh, weird. How about on the next episode we see what's in this direction?
Oh, cool. In short, with the real loyalty.
Oh man.
Assassin ahead.
All right, ready?
boy.
We're gonna see what's here next time.
I guess so.
All right, bye
Bye.
everybody.